What a viewing experience of the scrap metal world. We also have an update on the copper market because that's took a dive. Mr. Webster's got himself into a bit of a pickle here, hasn't he? I'm purposely putting bricks in a washing machine and throwing that off. The after service has been absolutely atrocious. Thank you very much. We are the busiest scrapyard in the world. Did politics for A-level. Molybdenum, hoisting motorcycle. We had the arm lift job. I don't printing things.
Oh, Richard will be so proud.
See, Will, this is the service we provide. Top quality. Chef Edge! Bine. Don't zoom in on my tanned and Spanish skin after the weekend, I'd say. Welcome back to the UK's best and most handsome scrapyard in every way, shape or form. We have a lot going on today, but you'll have to excuse me first off because my voice sounds a little bit husky due to the 3-day bender I had in IB for the weekend. Big boy blowout, much needed, back to it now, bit depressed. So today we've got the rest of the brake discs going out, 5 boxes of discs. We also have an update on the copper market because that's took a dive. And we have also got some very, very bad news on our TAURUS, which we are going to discuss shortly. Our motor bay is building back up. We have 5 boxes going out, I think Tuesday next week. And everything, even the alleys drops off a tiny bit, even the old roll. But apart from that, we've actually got the yard in quite a good order at the moment. We've got a lot of material out. We're building it all back up again. We've got a lot of stuff cleaned that's been sat there for ages. It's been going really well, to be honest with you. We can't really moan too much. Well, you seem to be distracted.
I'm just reading the comments.
Comments?
Have you seen the one about, oh, we'll do them in a minute, but have you seen the one about hating the new logo?
Yeah.
And saying, someone said it's a scrapyard,
Let me read it out. Mr. Webster's got himself into a bit of a pickle here, hasn't he? He's got himself quite insulting. Hi, Harry. I enjoy the show and love to see you driving the business forward and investing in new kit. I don't want to be critical, but that's exactly what he only did following that. I don't want to be critical and you'll probably disagree with me. So if you knew that, I'd probably disagree with you. If you've got nothing nice to say, why say it? But the only negative on those new cranes is your branding. It looks like you designed it on Microsoft clip art. Have a look at branding in any convenience store, shopping mall, etc. Because the two are very related, you know.
Yeah.
Me and, New Look, for example.
New Look.
And HB20 Metals are obviously on the same wavelength.
And Top Man. They're all just words.
Yeah, JD Sports.
They're not logos. They're just words in a different font.
You'll not find anything like yours. To be fair, I don't think I've ever set a shop up in a mall.
It would be a sellout if you did.
Merch shop in the mall. Oh, this is what, so I don't want to be critical, but this is, but he literally just goes, frankly, yours is naff, and sends the wrong message. It's almost like I'm trying not to be insulting, but all I want to do is say something terrible about you. You should pay a decent graphic designer to redo your logo and colour scheme. It would be a few grand well spent to promote your company as a professional outfit that you are. So we did end on a nice note. P.S. Best wishes to Rich. Well, Mr. Ian,
slip in a nice note at the end.
Mr. Ian Webster 4329. If you set on fire, I wouldn't piss on you.
And the ironic thing is, you did actually pay a graphic designer, and it was money well spent.
That logo's sick. Now, we use the same logo that's in a circle, and I had it chopped up to put on there.
Yep.
And I really like it. And you know what? That's all that matters.
Me too. And then, have you seen the comments back to it?
John Pitt, add our back, Will. It's a scrapyard, not a shopping mall. Ian Webster! I know it's a scrapyard. You all you've done is comment how you don't want to be negative or critical, and then you've insulted not only me, but other people that are watching the channel. Just a quick question. What rubbish did you catch Romanian dude throwing off that Fintanu who faked to come back in on the last episode and wondering how long you do bans last for? It just depends. Like, the nature of the game is all about weight, you see. So, and a lot of the tatters that we speak to, they're allowed to take metal and take a bit of rubbish, and if they have like a porcelain sink, for example, they'll throw that off in the pile, and they're not trying to rob us, they're just trying to clear the van off. There's a difference between that and then I'm purposely putting bricks in a washing machine and throwing that off. So, you know, I'll knock 40 kilo for the sink or whatever, and that's fine. But then if I find like washing machines full of actual bricks, that's where I think it's like more so of a, you've tried to rob me then. That's when I'll ban, knock, technically, rubbish is rubbish. Like you go to any tip now, it's like 150 quid to 200 pound a ton to tip it up. So if you've weighed off 100 kilos of rubbish, technically I'll have to take that out and then pay to dispose of it. So it's cost me 400 pound a ton. So I should charge you that. And then just keep an eye on you, give you a week off. So the bad news that we have is, look at the scrap pile. Look at the size of it. We have hundreds of tons of mixed steel there, unprocessed. And that includes, we've sold about 400 tons since Friday. Now, the reason we don't have this process now is because our TAURUS is broke down once again. Black and white of it is, when it works, it's fantastic. You can see that when Will does his videos, there's no pile in the background because the machine eats it. It puts it straight through. However, the design on the machine is awful. The way the engines have been placed and designed and housed is detrimental to themselves, and we've had 4 engines in 12 months on our TAURUS. All 4 have, well no, sorry, two have been replaced, 1 started knocking last week. Hassles are coming in tomorrow to remove them. Don't know about the 4th one yet, but I suppose if the one's doing it, the second one will also have issues as well. Caterpillar have let us down repeatedly with warranty and service. Not only have they refused to stand on any word or warranty, they've also charged us and held our engines hostage while we were having discussions about who's at fault. Now, we are only buyers of these machines. I'm not a mechanic. We employ mechanics to come in and service our machine for us because we cannot do it ourselves. If we could do it ourselves, we wouldn't employ TAURUS's authorised engineers. Now, before I go too far into that, that does not include hassles at the moment. They have helped us so far with what's gone on, but the previous people and TAURUS themselves have really, really let us down. The after service has been absolutely atrocious, and as 2 businesses working together, using the machine, we have never felt more let down by a company. So we'll leave it at that for now. If you want to hear more about it, we have lots of previous footage from 6 months ago that we've never posted when the first issues happened, and you guys can let us know what you think about it. So the problem with machines like this is now you have a TAURUS machine running Caterpillar engines, but you still bought the machine off TAURUS, but Caterpillar will do all the repairs and service to the engine. So if you bought a Mercedes, for example, and it had a Lexus engine and your Mercedes broke down, would you then moan at Lexus or would you moan at Mercedes? Do you know what I mean? Like, who would you moan at? They're both blaming each other, and the position we're in is we're a bit of a limbo land. We don't really know what's going on, and both TAURUS and Caterpillar are being very, very awful to deal with, considering we've already had engine problems once and the machine has cost us over 1.4 million quid or something. Yeah, really, really bad business practice, but we'll get through it. So you saw in the last episode, we bought the 2 new Atlases, and just to highlight the reason why we've gone back to TDL and bought 2 new Atlases is machines are machines, there's always issues, but TDL have been nothing but bang on with us, and we had a greasing issue on one of the new machines this morning. I got to work at 6:30 this morning and TDL were already on site sorting out. That's the service that we expect and we get from TDL. So we cannot moan any way, shape or form about those. They're performing amazingly.
Someone said you need to name the new cranes.
Name the new cranes?
Yeah.
If you want to make a nice duo name for the cranes, drop a comment. Get stickers done, that will. Best comment, I'll get the stickers done.
You'll have to get a graphic designer to do them though.
Get Ian to design it. Get your crayons out, Ian. Andrew, 1983 AZ, would it be cost effective to get a giant shredder that can shred all the things and help separate the metal from the rest of the non-metal? We know people with fragmentation plants, and although they do pay and they are good, they are a lot of work and they require a lot of consistent maintenance and cost. So not only will you get all the steel and the non-ferrous separated, which would be fantastic for revenue, you also then, as a byproduct, it separates all of the dirt, all of the waste, plastics, soils, concrete, dust, everything. and that is called frag waste, and that is about 100 and something pound a ton to tip. Now, a friend of mine who has a fragmentation plant, talking to him, he was doing £100,000 a week in tipping fees. That new extended crane looks like a giraffe. It does, and look, we're doing the brake disc now, and it's just that one extra metre reach on the grab has helped so much with clearing the bay out and getting all the bits at the back out. It's just been fantastic. What a fantastic little adjustment that we made by ordering those. Really worth its weight in gold. Know what I mean, Will? Simon Gubbins, 7037, 100% need a big yard. Crazy how busy you are. Thank you very much. We are the busiest scrapyard in the world. Door trade through the roof, cannot moan. Price to lands is so much, and getting a license and sorting out some massive issues with scrapyards. We are always looking. The last one we had didn't go through well. Something comes up, bosh, we're on it.
Oh yeah, what happened with the second one? Did it? Yeah.
That's it. Lots and lots and lots of comments about Richard doing well, which is nice to see, guys. Thank you very much. He has actually watched all the episodes back while he's been at home, and he's reading the comments, keeping them coming. I know it's a small gesture, but could you maybe offer free tea and coffee to the tatters? They wait hours to use your yard. I think it would go a long way to say thanks for your business. What would you rather have, a tea or a coffee, or good prices? Robert Braddock, why don't you have a magnet for your cranes? Actually, Robert, you're wrong. No, we do. We do have a magnet. It's in the stores. We had it at our last yard on our old centre boggans, and we have the magnet attachment on the new cranes, but we haven't actually got it out of the stores yet. So next week, I think we're going to get it out and then video how it works and how powerful it is. Ooh. I actually don't know what it will lift up. We'll find out.
I'll make sure to stick around to find out.
Stick around to find out.
Yeah.
It's like me and you, isn't it, Will?
What?
Opposite ends of a magnet, we attract.
We do.
Oh, God, just sign me up for more comments. I think that's it now.
Is it?
Yeah. So we're going to talk about some copper.
That's what we like to see.
Huh?
That's what we like to see, rushing out the cab.
Well, they're £304,000 each, or something like that. What's the average house price in the UK?
Oh, no idea.
It's a good question, that is.
That is a very good question.
What's the average house price? Yeah, look, the average UK house price was $282,000 in January 24, right? I paid more than that for each crane. So, if you're in it 10 hours a day, keep it clean. You keep your house clean, wouldn't you? That's my point. You keep your house clean. We want to keep the lads to keep the cranes clean, and at the same time, they cost us a lot of money, and it will help us in 2 years' time for resale value when we upgrade them. The LME has completely crashed, really bad. For example, last Wednesday, dry bright was on the 68, 69 mark. Today, it's on 65, sorry.
Oh, I was going to say.
£300 a ton drop in.
I thought you were going to say 1,300.
So, like, yeah, it's a massive, massive drop. Now, if you know, as a merchant, if you're taking small margins out of things, that's why I've always gone on about forward selling stuff, because you lose your money overnight. It's all down to things like the US election and massive changes in the world that you wouldn't think that would affect like this, but it has a massive knock-on effect. You know, all it takes is like, for example, like all it takes is the Turkey election to happen. They're like the biggest steel suppliers in the world. Nobody knows what to do, so they pull back buying stuff, and it just collapses the markets. It's mad how it all works. It's all linked up. Everything's dropping. So today, for example, I can pay you on dry bright today, 65, clean copper tube, 64.50, and 98%, 59.50. That's what I can pay you guys today on the door.
There's only one way to sort the LME, if you run for presidency.
I'd be a good MP, you know.
Well, I meant president of America.
I'm not American. I'm not over 44.
You have to be over 44?
Yeah, you have to be. It's like, yeah, 44 or something.
I didn't know that.
Did politics for A-level. What else I did for A-level? Philosophy.
Yeah.
Did philosophy, and I did business studies.
Did you not do food tech?
I did not do food tech.
Sorry, miss, I've eaten all the ingredients.
I felt like that after this weekend. I'm trying to put on 4.5 kilos in 3 days.
Wow.
And since the market's dropped, right, the amount of people that have tried to stitch me up with stuff, mental.
Like what?
Just like phoning me up, people I've not dealt with in ages. Like, oh, what are you paying on dry bright? I've got 5 ton. And everyone's trying to get rid of it. And the people that they usually sell to have obviously kept parallel with the market. The price have dropped, they've probably lost money on it. So they're just phoning around then and hoping that somebody that isn't up to date or has an old order and they're trying to shift stuff. Well,
Yep.
while I've got the gun and waiting for a price to come through on that, what is in this skip?
So, from my extensive 3 years of knowledge,
Yeah.
I'm going to say it's stainless steel. I'm going to say that it's 316, just at a complete guess.
So in this skip, there is 316 stainless, which is worth
What a guess.
800 quid a ton more than normal stainless. So it's definitely worth separating. It's got a little bit more nickel in, I believe.
Nickel.
But according to Google, it's got more molybdenum.
Oh, yeah, I thought it did.
How do you even pronounce that? 304 is roughly 8% nickel, 316 is 10% nickel, and 2% molybdenum.
Ah.
Molybdenum. Molybdenum is added to help resist corrosion to chlorides like seawater and de-icing salts, which is why most, not all, but most kitchen things will be made out of 316, but it's more hygienic because it doesn't corrode as easily. That's a good fact. So if you've got like your countertops and in your commercial sinks, stuff like that, a lot of the time it's 316. I like how Lee's selling his old bike and he's left it round the back when no one can see it with a sign on. Anyone want to buy a Hoisung motorcycle?
Hoisung.
125cc, perfect for a learner. Actually, Lee said it's quite quick. 1450, O&O.
Oh no.
Oh no.
We actually don't promote motorcycling on this channel anymore.
Oh, yeah, a bit of a weird one, that, isn't it? Brass, we've mentioned on the channel loads and loads of times. Now, I've got 2 boxes going out, one in a week and one in 2 weeks. 25, 27 ton each one. I'm trying to start a new relationship with somebody that I can continue to sell my brass in a box for a higher price, which then I can pass on to everybody else. So I've quoted on a few merchants and I bought quite a few ton in, but my customer, because it's a new relationship, I'm just trying to sort of pin down exactly the quality he wants. So I'm making sure that I send videos and photos to him of everything that comes in. So although this is like a trial load, I don't want to put anything that's not good enough in there for him. I want him to be happy, so continue the business relationship. So it's going through this, sent him a picture, waiting for a reply. Ideally, I want to be able to tip this straight in the skip and have no work, but if we've got to go through it, although it's annoying and it needs to be done. So there I will, have a bit of this. Oh, right, Will, are you going out now?
I am.
I'm going to sort it out now. Okay, do you guys remember 2 months ago, we had the arm lift job out at the little factory that Will videoed. It took the guys 7 weeks to organise it and come back to us. And today they finally phoned up and said they wanted us to come in and collect the items. So, Will.
And remind us what they are.
Printing things, I can't actually remember.
Yeah.
Yeah, something like that. So I'm going to organise now the lorries, and Will, you can go with them.
Are you in charge of transport?
Yeah, because Richard usually does it, it's not you.
Oh God, I'm going to end up somewhere in Leeds or something.
Lazy still in bed.
Oh, Richard will be so proud that his high-ab is going to work. If anything will bring him back to work sooner, it'll be seeing this.
Do you know where we're going?
Hey?
Do you know where we're going? Yes or no?
I've been here 2 months ago.
Yeah, so where did you go?
I think it's down there.
Come on then.
Down
Let's have
this
a look.
very narrow alley with a massive high-ab truck.
This cab will probably take the top thing off. We just won't fit in here.
Here's perfect. So I can
Hey.
close the lorry up here.
And he goes in first. He goes in first. Skip down. Bang, 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 bang. Move the skip.
And then whatever's left, I'll put on the bed.
You go up there,
strap it down,
and then you just drop the rest
and I'll
down.
do the rest. Yeah.
Logistics.
It's just beautiful, William.
It is.
I reckon if they've got a forklift, we could just forklift this. Was Harry drunk when he come here?
I think so.
So what are we taking? This first?
Well, yeah, all that's going.
All that's all today? Go on, you got it. Go on. 4 men and the bloke's doing it himself.
I know.
Right. Here. Just throw it in, mate. Just throw it in, yeah. Done that before, ain't ya? Yeah, another one, mate. Go on. It's just that, baby, when he's lifting that, man. That's heavy, that is.
So what's happening now, Lee?
We're going to try and get the wagon down so we can get more pieces of equipment on, William.
So the first skip's gone back to the yard.
First skip's gone back.
And now Stu.
So now we're going to try and get the lorry down this little alleyway.
We've got to do it for Rich.
We've got to do it for Rich.
It's
yeah.
his favourite bit
We're
of
going to
kit.
do it for Rich. That's what we're going to do.
That high-ab is honestly his favourite
It's
bit
his
of kit.
dream. It was his dream to have a conveyor belt and a high-ab.
Yeah.
I don't know how he was going to swing that round.
I'm very impressed though, Stu.
You pressed at what?
You're driving.
Standard truck driver, mate. There's another million of us that could just do that without even looking up.
Well, that's a bit of a change. Now he's done it, ain't it?
know.
Good. When he looked at it, he went, can't get that down there.
Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain. You're some kind of butterfly.
There he is, back at home.
Aye. Drive these things with your eyes closed.
You whip up my appetite. Don't leave me high and dry. Baby, you give me ice and fire. You're channeling wind and rain.
See, well, this is the service we provide. Top quality. I'm not used to these electrics like this. Wow.
What a guy.
Watch yourself, mate. Watch yourself. I'm a bit erratic on a truck.
You could have put it a bit closer, Lee.
Why?
Oh, giving him more work.
Richard wants to see it extended.
Does he?
Yeah. See? It's the stuff that you didn't know, innit, William?
It is quite a dinky forklift.
Yeah, it very is. Like, I'm very confused when I'm.
What's different about it?
I don't like there's nothing. There's nothing. The pedals are forward and back on there. Got it all here.
It is a good job Rich isn't here, though, to be fair.
Why?
Oh, because he'd see that guillotine and definitely want to hoard it for some reason.
Yeah, probably maybe want to keep it. Yeah. He'd say that's for a job in the future. Huh? Well, I'll just fill it up now while you're here too. See, stick that on, done. Go forward, mate, go on.
Hang on. Stop.
To the left, go on, that's it. Go on, go on. Right, lower it down. Go on then, reverse out.
Very bossy, Lee.
We'll throw all the little bits in.
What are we taking next?
All that stuff there. All this stuff, William.
Lovely. What a strapping young man.
Big mate. Can't go anywhere until you've strapped your load.
That's why I've got 2 pairs of pants on.
I love it.
You look happy.
It's lovely, isn't it, Will? The rain, working in the rain. So I might as well sing in the rain.
Yep.
Nah,
Go on, give us
I
a
can't
song.
sing, mate.
Give us a song.
A song.
Yeah. Well, there's one called Singing in the Rain.
Give me a go.
I'm
It's and you want me to sound like that? Come on. Then that'll be it then. We can't have any more. We'll send him a skip tomorrow.
Tamara.
Tomorrow.
Tamara.
Tomorrow. You say tomorrow then.
Tomorrow.
You say it's Tamara?
I have seen in your comments.
Hey?
Why are you trying to speak posh in? Did you read it?
Yeah, because
Middle class. Why do you speak like you're middle class?
Because
Eh?
I'm from Hereford.
My cousins live in Hereford, mate. That's it, go on. Perfect. There you go. Yeah? Yeah, that's full now. Yeah?
Is that a job well done, Lee?
Yes, I think so.
Yeah.
We got quite a bit out of here, so
More to do another day.
more to do another day.
But we have finally shown the viewers the factory printer clearance that we promised 2 months ago.
Where's Harry?
Behind his keyboard.
Oh, yes. I think I'm losing my mind, you know.
Look at that. Customer relations, forklift driver, everything.
You treat the customer correctly. Keith now will use us all the time, won't you, Keith? There you go. See? It's all about that, William. You ready to manoeuvre then? Yeah?
I'm ready to.
Oh my God, what a day.
I know.
5 boxes went out, perfecto. And do you know what you missed out, Will?
What?
We got the magnet out.
Oh.
You shut up, Stan. We actually had to get the magnet out because we were like panicking about the last box. We needed like 10 tons. So obviously the way the cranes are designed, they couldn't get into the corners of the base. We got the magnet out. Immaculate job. Look at that now. So we get the magnet out tomorrow. Clean it all out. Clean the bay out, start again. Perfect. Sorry, Woody.
Is it still on the crane?
No, mate.
Ah.
It's been put back in the stores. That's why I said earlier, next week we'll do it.
Okay.
We'll see what it does. But it's quite handy though, because like, it's just brilliant.
Yeah. The high-ab was excellent.
Was it?
Yep.
Did it go well?
Yep.
It's not a lot else that's happened really, apart from that. It's just.
Look, it's high-abbing now.
Oh, it's high up in now, is it? No, it's good. It's busy. Busy day. There we go. Right. Well, I don't know what else to say now.
That's it.
So what we covered in today's episode.
Lots.
Lots of stuff.
Yeah.
How fantastic.
I know.
What a viewing experience of the scrap metal world.
I know.
You know what I mean? So there we go, guys. Pleasure as always. That's it, really. I'll see you guys next week. We'll try and get Rich to come in next week. I'm gonna drag him out. We've had 2 months off, stop being lazy.
Goodbye. Like, share, subscribe.
I'm busy, man. I've got loads of stuff to do. Look at the size of that scrap pile one day. We've sent 180 ton out today, and look at the size of it.
Ta-ra.
Hey, Will.
What?